Hey guys, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. Hope you guys are ready for another nice evening of fun, relaxing, talking about Magic. If you happen to be new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. It'd be pretty awesome to have more people join us. But enjoy the content. Have a great time. Thank you very much to all my loyal patrons. You guys are awesome. And of course, if you want to support me, you can find me on Patreon. No problem. It's right there at the bottom of the link, as well as the giveaway screen for our giveaway, which goes until Saturday. You guys have to join the giveaway, and then it's locked in, and then the results come out on Sunday. And then 3 days after that, hopefully I'll be shipping everything out, barring any delays in any of the product. And then, yeah, then we go to the new month, right? Like, we're already kind of there, guys. So pretty exciting stuff. So, can you believe it, guys? We already have Zendikar out. And already I, myself, am starting to think toward the next set, right? So I'm thinking toward Commander Legends, because as much as I'm enjoying Zendikar, I'm in a waiting period. I have to wait now until the weekend to get my set boosters and hopefully the collector booster, assuming there's no delays on that, to be able to open them regularly for you guys on the channel. So I'm kind of like, you know, with my arms folded going, where's my product? So I can get more stuff out to you guys, but I can't. And then tomorrow's video will, of course, be, no, tomorrow's not that one. That's on Sunday. I was thinking about the next booster box opening video, box number 3, but that doesn't come out until Sunday or Monday of next week. I'm mistaken. I'm sorry about that, guys. I know it's of 6 boxes, and I kind of have them kind of placed out to go, so it's kind of cool. And then next week, my patrons can look forward to another private video, so I'm looking forward to showing you guys that one as well for my Patreon account people. So awesome, guys. Thanks a lot. So we're talking Commander here. Commander Legends, if you can believe it, is only 6 weeks away. Like, as we sit here talking about it, we're talking 6 weeks and it's already going to be coming to us. Just like another product. And here we are at the end of the year focusing on it. It blows my mind to see how much product we have gone through in a year. Doesn't stuff like Ikoria seem like forever ago already? Theros Beyond Death, even Core 2021, it just seems like it's gone whoo, right by my screen. Like A-Train from The Boys, man. There he is. There he's gone. Like, it's crazy. So I sit there and I'm thinking about it, and you know, there's gonna be like 71 commanders. Okay. So when I thought about that, like, here, let me pop this up for you for a second. Let's pop this up. Ready? And boom. All right. So there we have the new Baron Senior. You can see on the screen, Senior the Dark Baron. Okay. Well, he's 6 casting costs. He's gonna be very cute, right? He is, of course, you know, whenever a creature dies, about 2+1/+1 encounters, okay? Now, if you look at the original Baron Senior, who cost 8, right? He had Regenerate Target Vampire, which was so much cooler, because, you know, he's a vampire guy. The new Baron Senior has, whenever another player loses the game, you gain life equal to that player's life total. So, I mean, it's going to be totally awesome in Commander. It's very cool, because Baron Senior is a life-draining kind of guy, right? We all know what he likes to do. And just, you know, he's also, let me get rid of this for a second here. He is also the downfall of Sarah, right? And I wasn't happy about that. And I mean, that makes me sad, because Sarah shouldn't have died. So, because he, like, you know, Farouz died, and then she all gave up hope and decided to, like, she was brokenhearted after trying to help the people. Oh, it was horrible. So I'm not happy about that. But Baron Senior, technically, as far as I know, he's still alive now, from what we know. He's not erased from the timelines or anything, so he's hanging out. So when you see that guy's a legendary creature, it made me think, what legendary people would I like to see back? Now, I like the idea of bringing back older legendary creatures, people, places, things, giving them a new twist, and modernizing them to the modern day. Okay? So I was looking back at sets I recall fondly. Now, I'm not going to go with the Elder Dragons or a lot of stuff from Legends, although that is our first kind of legendary people. I would love to see Hazazon Tamar come back, people like that, Zira Irian, Gwendolyn the Corsi. I would love to see those guys come back into our mainstream, but I don't see them doing that anytime soon. I think some of those cards are on the reserve list, but we can still have a great time imagining it. So I want to show you my number 1 pick. I only picked one in particular because I've loved it since I was a kid. I like the story and the idea behind the card, and I think they could revamp it. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Wizards has not done a lot of regeneration. They don't like games dragged out nowadays, so they're not giving us a lot of creatures that have regenerate. They give us instant turn things like you gain indestructible. but they're not giving you something that's going to keep coming back and keep wanting to have that staying power to fight you, right? Wizards isn't allowing that. And there was cards back in the day that were just dime for dime, penny for penny, refusing to die. And it blew my mind when I played decks like this that I could hang in there with the best of them because I had creatures with regenerate that would not die. And they kept coming back. The only way back then I think was to bury them was the card mechanic. And I think in the bury effect was like that was their version of like you can't regenerate it. So it was kind of, you know, unless you had a terror and stuff like that, or that destroy. Somebody put a comment in that, let me know if that was a destroy or bury. But like Wrath of God back in the day used to bury creatures. Now it just says destroy, right? We used to bury them. So here's my number one pick. I'm going to explain why. This is Aeron the Relentless. He is from Homelands. Okay, now he was a 5 casting cost. He had haste. You see how it says Aeron the Relentless can attack the turn he comes into play on your side. Now, you can see the flavor of that card right away. Look at him. He is 3 to regenerate, 5 to cast. He's a 5/2 with haste. See, it said, would be much less hassle if only he were mortal. So, okay, so I'm going to pull off for a second here. So you got to think, in the original stories of Homelands, Aeron the Relentless is like an immortal, okay? He cannot be killed. He's not exactly the brightest bulb in the thing. And he rules over the goblins. And what happens is, in the Homelands kind of story, guys, is Aeron's out there, and he gets killed a few times, keeps coming back. And he goes to decide to be like a god. But he becomes god of the goblins. And the goblins kill him too. They kill him lots of times. But when they see him keep coming back, they kind of eventually give in and say, yeah, I guess you are a king because you can't be killed, which is awesome. This is at the same time that Sarah's there and Baron Seigneur is there, right? And Aeron and Baron kind of have a deal where Aeron keeps like food allowing to come in to the Baron's place so the humans can eat, so the Baron can eat. But really the Baron's still planning to kill Aeron permanently using Grandmother Seigneur, who's actually an old planeswalker who like gets corrupted and stuff inside of Tanos' coffin. Okay? And she becomes... Anyway, he met her as a kid. It's a very cool story. So, I feel like I'm jumping far ahead here, guys, but bear with me here. When Baron Bakori became a vampire, he was just like a kid, and he meets a powerful mage, who's a young planeswalker, and they become friends, and then later on, they meet again as adults, but Baron doesn't know it's her because she's gone insane. So it's the same boy that she saved, but now he adopts her as Grandmother Seigneur, and she writes these crazy spells, which of course not very many people understand, but Baron can, and it makes him that much more powerful. So it's very cool. I mean, the Homeland story is so rich with storyline that like there's so much to draw upon. The Baron's trying to kill the Autumn Willow, which is the first creature that basically had like hexproof on it. Didn't call it hexproof back then, but it was like a 4/4 for 6, but with hexproof, which was a crazy powerful card back then. And you could pay 1 to target it yourself, kind of deal. It was very cool. So in this whole storyline, all those cards could enter Commander Legends, but I want modern versions of them. I see some new legends they brought in. They're fine. They're great for the uncommons, the commons, right? But if that's going to be what they're bringing in, that's pish-paw. That's nothing. I want to see some good ones. I want to see classic ones coming back, but I want a new twist. I want Joven and his brother coming back from Homelands. I want crazy guys like that. I want, like Baron Seigneur, he's fine. I love seeing the original artist get back involved. I like seeing some of the tweaks they've done to him. Regenerate was better, though. You notice he had Regenerate. Aeron could come back. Look at the picture. See all the cracks in his face? It's because he's made of like a porcelain, dude. That's why he looks that way. He can't be killed. You kill him, he comes back. You kill him, he comes back. And of course, he's done by Christopher Rush, who did the Black Lotus. So come on. This is like just made to come back to Legends. But I don't know if Wizards is going to do this. But in my head, I just think they should. Because the amount of legendary creatures we can draw upon from those first 10, 15 sets will be amazing. They can bring back famous wizards that didn't quite become planeswalkers, right? And update ones from old sets that are really weak now, that don't make any sense, but give the name, because, you know, those names still have meaning to a lot of players, because they remember those cards. Give them a new twist, Wizards. Update it. Make us Make us feel snazzy again when you bring those kind of cards into play. Because Arrow the Relentless, take a look again. Look at this card. Okay? He's amazing to look at. The artwork is beautiful. You see the cracks in his face. You know, everyone says, oh, they could deal with him. He wouldn't be any problem. But, of course, he's not mortal, so he keeps coming back. And eventually, he might get one of us. That's cool, right? And he's a 5'2". So he was kind of like a ball lightning on speed, which was so cool at the time. Put a Bloodlust on that. It was like a 9-1 coming at you with haste. Good times. But it had regenerate. So I've just noticed that a lot of the cards don't have regenerate now. So I'd like to see some of that stuff coming back. Reese the Redeemed. Amazing Elven character. Let's bring him back, but let's vamp him a bit. Let's bring him and twist him. Let's make a little modern twist on him. They can do that. Now I know these cards are already set in place by this point. We're only 6 weeks out. But it would still be awesome to see, wouldn't it? And for Commander Legends, guys, I would expect there to be production issues, okay? I really would, simply because of the fact that what we've seen already in the past is the last 2 sets, Wizards has had trouble producing the amount of cards. And as we get to the end of this year, right, this is the next best great thing they've got coming. I already know it's going to be a smash hit. We already know it's going to be awesome. Commander Legends already has so many of us in EDH just drooling to see what they give us, what ones they reprint that we need to put into our decks. Maybe we don't have them yet. I like it. I like the concept. I like the idea. And since I'm in a holding pattern waiting for my Zendikar stuff to come, this made a perfect opportunity to do this video tonight, put it out to you all and say, what do you guys think? What creatures would you love to see back in Commander Legends? Let's take a poll. Please put down like at least your top 3 choices. Top 3, please. Top 3 if you're new to the channel. I really love having comments, guys. Please put the top 3 of what you'd like to see come back. And then we can discuss it in a later video to see what we hashed together. And I'd love to see, personally, to see which ones people pick so I can see if there's repeats, you know? Like, pardon me. I love Silkanar the Swamp King from Legends. He got reprinted in Time Spiral and stuff. At the time, he was a very powerful card for what he cost, like 5. But he gave you life. He had Swamp Walk. I'm just saying he was a very, very powerful card to see out in the game. I'd like to see a new twist on him too, right? It'd be pretty cool to see a new version of him. Maybe, like, they're doing Commander Legends. Who's to say there isn't, like, a time rift with the new Time Spiral set coming up that brings all kinds of far-flung characters into some, like, intermesh dimension for a while. Or, if they're doing Commander Legends, picture this, guys. Maybe they're going to put some of the Dungeons and Dragons characters into Commander Legends already. Drista Warden, maybe somebody from Menzo Baranzan, maybe Raceland Majir from Kryn, from Dragonlance. Maybe they're bringing some, I don't think they own Greyhawk, but maybe some Greyhawk characters. Al-Qadim campaign. Come on, they could bring some crazy Djinns and stuff in from that world. It'd be awesome. Or Dark Sun campaign setting. Bring us the Tarsarak, man. Bring us the Unkillable Beast. They could bring this into Commander Legends, setting up for next year's set, right? You know, there could be hints being dropped in those sets. Wizards is getting very good at this, just like Marvel, when they make their movies, they can interlayer things in for us to give us that spice getting ready for the next set. And don't be surprised if you don't see it in the next one, because it could be totally awesome. All right, I just thought I would mention that tonight. Hopefully you guys can watch the whole video. Hopefully you didn't like hang up. Hey, don't hang up my video. Make sure you hit subscribe and make sure you do this stuff, man. This is your homework. I want to see what people think. All right, because I really like to, I want to know. I want to know. And thank you to all the new subscribers who joined the channel. There is quite a few of you. We are approaching, if you can believe it, 800. So, yeah, we'll probably make 800 by the weekend. We're not going to make the 1,000 by the look of it, guys. I'm so sorry. Unless we get some, like, major shout-outs from, like, tons of channels, tons of stuff on Instagram to bump us to that 200. You know, I don't expect it to happen. And that's okay, guys. We've done a really good job. I'm really glad, and I'm great to see the content we're putting out that you guys really enjoy watching. I'm glad you guys are enjoying what I'm writing and what I'm putting out here. It's awesome. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Please pass the word along to your friends and family if you just happen to find this channel. This is MTG Moxman. You guys are awesome. Looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And don't forget, bring a friend to Magic. That's all we got to say. All right, guys. Have a great one. Nachos and cheese, Army of Darkness rocks, and everything is awesome. Yeah, that's right. It's kind of like from that movie. Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Welcome to all the new patrons who joined the channel this week. Great to have more people aboard. Looking forward to our giveaway next month. It'll be a patron-only giveaway by the look of it, so let's enjoy it, guys. Have a great one. This is MTG Moxman. I'm out of here.